Lymph system is on its own. Only way it can move is consecutively. You have to move minimum of 20 minutes. Whole body movement. Then it moves. Therefore, you walk and you run, and all of a sudden you have to cough up, you have to blow out. Good. You don't need to keep those anyways. Am I still? Therefore, these three areas are the areas that we can do something about it. There are a lot of other areas. Now, nerve system, that's another area. But believe it or not, our body, once again, I will tell you, is rather live than die. So if we do the correct management of digestive and eliminative system, and correct management of circulatory system, and correct management of lymph system, guess what? Rest, our body kicks in and help itself out. So far, we made it just about impossible for our body to recuperate. Therefore, once begin to show the wear and tear, there is no turnaround. There's incurables in everything. First of all, we are so scared of little virus. Cold germs and viruses, nobody has seen it yet. We don't know it is caused by virus or whether it's caused by germs, because nobody has seen it. We just know the symptoms. But we are a billion times bigger than those little things when we cannot even see. But when they invade, we get it. How badly we maintain ourselves. There's something you cannot even detect consumes you. Cancer. Is that a parasite or is that a virus? Or is it a germ? What causes cancer? Oh, that will cause you cancer. Comfrey will cause you cancer. Chaparral will cause you cancer. Now, as I said briefly before, cellular phone might cause you cancer. Everything is cancer-causing problems. Maybe, maybe not. If we do not know the cause of it, culprit of it, how are we going to determine what is causing what, in what degree? We have to look at the cause of it first before we can say this might be the cause, that might be the cause. Recently, two things that is favorable for general public is happening. First, Cancer Society. Drugs have nothing to do with the control of the cancer. This is Cancer Society literature. Have mostly depend on food you eat. Let's eat a lot of fibrous fruits and vegetables, not too much red meat and fat. When did it change? Food had nothing to do, I heard, little short while ago. Food had nothing to do with the cancer or a tumor. But now I read in a printed material by Cancer Society says has lot to do with what you eat. People change. Good people change. About 6 months ago or better, maybe 1 year ago, I happened to listen to the radio station and said, American Medical Association has few doctors beginning to make a movement of saying, let's forget about milk, dairy product. Let's forget about meat, but let's concentrate in 4 groups. Remember, 3 square meals a day, dairy, protein, vegetable, carbohydrate. 3 square meals, in other words, 4 group of food, you shall be well. But now within American Medical Association, doctors are beginning to make a movement to say, forget about these 3 square meals. Let's eat fruit, vegetable, carbohydrate, beans. Square meals, 3 square meals. It's good. People are beginning to look into not conventional, but something else. Thinking, I don't mean that's the way to go, I don't mean that. It's just we are beginning to look alternative way of doing things. That's good. Is there any question so far, what I said? This is just about, I'm wrapping it up for the tune-up part. In the second level, second portion, I will describe how we might be able to counteract. So far.
I don't believe I've heard, if you please, too much about poisoning through the body going into our system and being eliminated too. But sometimes some of that does, and sometimes it's directed the wrong direction. But I didn't hear you mention anything about the body poisoning, interior body poisoning.
I thought I did.
You possibly did.
Yeah. Your intestine holds putrefaction,
Oh, yeah.
then blood picks it up, and the lymphatic system pick them up. That's body poison. Because life is in the blood. Here it says that. Life is in the blood. It's what source of blood is, what goes on in our digestive system. So if our digestive system is not kept in clean condition, we will pick up that condition into the blood. Then blood circulates and nourishes our poisonous cells. Life is in the blood. Yes?
Once you have your main toxics and everything cleansed and everything, what type of a maintenance system do you presume that you should stay under?
Well, that I hope that I can describe it in the second phase of this lecture.
You said, I've heard that once our system is cleansed, we'll feel better because we're feeling better.
Yeah,
and,
right.
And things will work together for us. Does this mean that if we go through your complete program that our whole system should be cleansed?
This is the thing. Let's go back to the automobile. You have a car that takes unleaded gasoline, but by mistake, you put other than unleaded gasoline in, then you pump it all out, and then you begin to put the correct gasoline in, rest of the car's lifespan. The way we ate, the way we cared for ourselves, brought us to not good health condition. If that is the case, then once we correct it, we don't go back to the condition that brought us not well. We have to have understanding of how body works. Therefore, we utilize body's capacity. Body is not unlimitedly, it can accept once we are clean. Just like newborn babies, they have do's and don'ts. We have do's and don'ts also after once we are cleaned. Our body, many times this is what happens. Our body becomes